Nelson Mandela, coming to you from beyond the grave to bring you Nelson Mandela's Ghostly Podcastings. Okay. Oh, hello. It's me, Nelson Mandela. For many years, since my death, I have been researching ways to communicate with the living without raising the suspicions of the Donkey King. When finally, the other day, I was sitting underneath the ghost of a chestnut tree, eating a peanut butter sandwich. Did you know, in my country, peanut butter is a delicacy? So, I was sat, enjoying my delicious sandwich, when a ghostly leaf fell on my shoulder and whispered to me,
Nelson! Nelson!
What fresh hell is this?
I can help you.
Initially, I was very afraid.
I know what it is you seek.
Get away from me, leaf. I brushed it away from myself, and it momentarily floated on the winds before landing back on my shoulder.
Nelson, I can help you.
Help me to what, you beast?
To contact the living.
You can?
Oh, yes. And I will.
In the autumn years of my life, I had heard about a Podcastings, and despite having always considered myself to be down with it, I had had little interest in the subject. But now, it seemed like the perfect solution. You will?
Oh, yes. But first, you must do something for me.
I will not bore you with the specific details of what I did, or how I achieved this podcasting's fate. Suffice to say that the ghostly leaf held sufficient technological and spiritualogical knowledge, which it was willing to part with for a terrible price. I was molested by a leaf. So, here we are, episode 1 of my ghostly podcastings. Oh, spooky. I have reflected for what seems like a very long time on what I would say in these podcastings. Firstly, to my beautiful wife, Gracia, I hope, for your sake, that you have not forgotten your vows. But the real purpose of my podcastings is to share with you the revelation that there is life after death, and to make you aware of the suspicious circumstances surrounding my death and their terrible link to the occultings. You know, before we get to any of that, I must apologize. I'm perhaps incorrectly assuming that you know who I am. The ghostly planes of the afterlife are beyond time. I do not know how much time has passed since my death, or if my name has faded into oblivion. I do not know if my deeds in life have been remembered, or if I have been forgotten. So, my friends, allow me to properly introduce myself. Hello, it's me, Nelson Mandela. I was born on the 18th July, 1918, and I died on the 5th of December, 2013, according to Wikipedia. I was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, politician, and philanthropist who served as President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. Apparently, I was the country's first black head of state and the first elect in a fully representative democratic election. My government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid and tackling institutionalized racism and fostering racial reconciliation. And now, I am a spooky ghost. Oh. I have a great many stories to tell you, but for now, I must bring this episode to a close. I would be very grateful if you would subscribe to this Podcastings and spread the word of moths to your friends. My abdomen is a transparent cube.